Good morning, everybody, and I thought I would jump on here live today and give you a bit of an update about the government loans bounce back scheme. So on the 27th, so a couple of days ago, the government announced a new financial measure for small businesses, and they've called it a bounce back loan. So which is quite interesting interesting phrase given the times that we're in, and I guess the whole point of this is to put a positive spin on it and making it feel like this loan or loans like this are to help you recover from the coronavirus impact, which is, I don't know, quite clever, I suppose, in a marketing perspective. So let's have a little look at this loan scheme in a bit more detail. Hi, Darren. So these are for small and medium-sized loans. They're not available just yet. They're going to be released on Monday, so we'll have the ability to log into the system and apply for a loan on Monday. If it's anything like the last government scheme that went live, the wages furlough scheme, the job retention scheme, it went live at 8 o'clock in the morning. So look out for that if that's something that you think you might need. So a bounce back loan is aimed at small and medium sized businesses, and it's a loan of between 2,000 and 50,000. So if you've already got a CBILS loan or a loan application which is underway, so the CBILS loan application, there's been lots of complaints about it, it's taking forever. If you've got a CBILS loan application in and it's under 50,000, you can convert that to a bounce back loan and or loan application and switch it from one to the other. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, these small loans are 100% guaranteed by the government, which is fantastic. There are no fees to be paid on it at all. There is no interest to be paid for the first 12 months. I suspect, like with CBILS, the interest is still charged to the lender, so the lender doesn't lose out, but it's the government that's actually going to pay for that. The loan term can be up to 6 years, but the first 12 months is repayment free. So we're going to get a 12-month payment holiday on these bounce back loans, which is quite incredible for a small business. Never seen anything like that before, but then of course these are quite uncertain times, aren't they? So the scheme is going to be delivered through a network of accredited lenders, so presumably the same ones that we already have for the larger CBILS loans. And you can apply for a loan if you meet 3 conditions. So first of all, you must be a UK-based business. Secondly, you must be adversely affected by the coronavirus, and I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of self-certification. Given the short amount of time they've taken to implement this scheme, I can't imagine there's going to be anything too complex. I wouldn't have thought you'd have to upload copies of management accounts or statutory accounts, but you never know. We shall see on Monday. And the other thing that is a criteria is that your business was not in any kind of difficulty on 31st of December 2019. And that's the statement that makes me wonder how they're going to verify this, how they're going to police it. Are we either going to have to just say yes or no, I was or was not, and self-certify, or are they going to insist we upload a set of accounts or some kind of document to prove that we weren't in financial difficulty on 31st December? Not entirely sure yet, so quite interested to see how that is released next week. So it's not eligible for banks, insurers, reinsurers, public sector bodies, state-funded primary and secondary schools, which is, unsurprising. There'll be other internal schemes for businesses in those positions that are facing difficulty. So you cannot apply if you're already claiming under the CBILS coronavirus interruption loan scheme, but you can switch an ongoing application. Now, there is an update to this. It does say on their website, on HMRC's website, if you've already received a loan of up to 50,000 under CBILS and would like to transfer it into the bounce back loan scheme, you can arrange this with your lender. But I have seen Also, if you've got a loan in application on a couple of websites, and several lenders have commented that if you've already got a CBILS loan in application, you can switch it to this bounce back scheme. And the idea behind this is that if you apply now, you would literally get the funds within a day or two, which again is quite extraordinary. So I just wanted to pop on and talk you through this. So we've had conversations with the majority of our clients who are potentially interested in this scheme. So I think Monday will be quite a busy day applying for those that need them. Now, it also doesn't say if there is a finite pot of money. So if there's a limit to how many people can claim and how many people can apply for these. We don't know if there is a deadline for these either. So we don't know whether they're available for the next 3 months and they're not likely to be thereafter. So one of the things that I would suggest you do very, very quickly, if you haven't done it already, is you really need to do some business planning and cash flow forecasting in your business and to see whether this kind of cash is going to be useful to you or not. I certainly wouldn't advise borrowing money if you don't need it. But then, these are extraordinary times and this is an extraordinary offer. We don't know really how we're going to have to self-certify that. So the devil with all of these schemes is always in the detail. So we see a little bit more on Monday. But do cash flow forecasting. Have a look to see whether this is the kind of funding that you might need. I think this is the perfect scheme for those direct to shareholder companies where there's been a lot of complaint that small businesses aren't supported in the same way that some of the larger businesses are, or that sole traders are, or that employed PAYE traders are. But if your business is viable and if your business is going to survive after this, then it could be that this loan scheme is perfect for you. So have a look into it, do your cash flow forecasting, and if you have any queries, just drop them down below and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.